Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video for you guys that I've been dying to make for quite some time now, so I'm really excited to put this up. But it is everything you want to know about Orangetheory Fitness, not only from a member's perspective, but from an employee perspective. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another video by me. The first question is, drum roll please, what is Orangetheory Fitness? The best workout ever. Orangetheory Fitness is a 1-hour full body workout that focuses on training endurance, strength, and power. We use heart rate based interval training. Another unique thing that Orangetheory is known for is your heart rate monitor. So you'll either be wearing one on your wrist, your forearm, or your chest. I always wore the chest strap. Depends on personal preference, but they are all at a different price, so that's another thing that can help people decide if they want to get one on the arm or one on their chest. The reason you wear these heart rate monitors is you are able to see in real time what your results are, and you train in 5 different heart rate zones. So during the workout you have your own individual box with your name, and then on there you'll also be flashing between calories and current heart rate. And then also there will be splat points, and I'll explain what a splat point is. In the center of your block, it'll be a color. It'll either be gray, blue, green, orange, or red. The theory behind Orangetheory is you want to spend 12 minutes or more in the orange and red zone. So there's 5 zones. That would be zones 4 and 5. And then this leads me to the splat point. The splat point shows you how many times you have spent 1 minute in the orange or red zone. So essentially you want to have 12 or more splat points in your corner on your chart, by the time the workout is finished. The reason you want to be spending at least 12 minutes or more in there, that means you're using 84% or more of your heart rate capacity, and you are going to burn more calories post-workout because of that. So now that you know what it is, the next thing people want to say is either how much does it cost or what can I expect from the workout? I'm going to tell you how much it costs. As far as memberships go, the prices are different at every studio, but I can tell you that they are fairly expensive. But I went from working there and going for free all the time to literally paying money to be a member when I couldn't work there anymore because I was busy with other jobs and school. I have used money I have saved up just so I could keep taking the classes. That's how much I love Orangetheory. The next thing people want to know is what kinds of things you do in the class. Like, is it spinning? Like, what? I'm like, no, this is not SoulCycle. What we use are treadmills, but they have a flex deck on them. So basically what that means is you can do high intensity running, but it'll be low impact on the joint. The flex deck basically has a bouncy feel to it. It's only something I can actually notice because when I go to a regular gym, I feel like, and I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. But so the treadmills there are state of the art, and they will not be causing high impact on your joints. Each class is different every day, so some days you may spend, half the class on the treadmill straight, but then there's other days where you may go 10 minutes on the treadmill, 10 minutes on the floor, 10 minutes on the treadmill, 15 minutes on the rower. So you will always, it'll always be mixed up, but the typical style of an Orangetheory workout class would be you spend half the class running on the treadmill. Depending on what kind of day it is, endurance, you're going to be running at a higher speed for a longer period of time. Strength, you will find yourself running on hills, highest inclines. And for a power day, you'll find yourself doing a lot of quick sprinting at your highest speed for like 30 seconds, a lot during the running. For the second part of the class, you have the opportunity to be doing rowing, working on the floor with dumbbells, TRX straps, BOSU balls, ab dollies. All those things are mixed in. It's, they're not all used every day, but like I said, it's different every day, so you'll be using them at least like throughout the week. Once again, if it's an endurance day, you'll find yourself doing a longer block. Maybe you'll be repeating like 8 exercises for, 25 minutes straight. On a strength day, you'll find yourself doing lower reps, so your coaches will be encouraging you to use higher weights. And on a power day, that's all the plyometric stuff, a lot of jumping and hopping, things like that. Another question I get: I have not worked out in a really long time, I'm in terrible shape, I'm not a super good athlete. Like, there's people in there that are pregnant, injured, still doing the workout. You are able to do the workout. It is all at the individual pace, and nobody is judging anybody. Everybody is just so zoned in. It's kind of dark in there with bright orange, fluorescent orange lights and loud music, but not too loud. And then you have a coach just coaching you through. So everyone's just focused on the high-paced environment, and it's kind of dark that, nobody's really paying any mind to anybody. You're just going at your own pace, which is what I love. And you don't need to be able to run. You can do speed walking on incline, things like that. Once again, it is just such a good workout, not only because of, how much you get done in an hour, but also anybody can do it. And that's a really good workout, when anybody can do it and anybody can still get into the orange zone. Another question, OTB. OTB is the system that is used for our heart rate monitor, so there's an app for that. And after every class, you get your heart rate results in a chart emailed to you. And then if you have the app, you can use the app to access those and compare and set goals and things like that. Another question, how do I get a free class? You get a free class by living within 10 miles of an Orangetheory location. Whichever one is in a 10-mile radius from your house, you will be able to do a free workout there. If you don't know where the closest Orangetheory is to you, you can go on the website and click on the link, and I will put it in my bio below and you guys can find it easily. But just click on that link, type in your zip code, and it'll be able to tell you which is the closest Orangetheory to you. What to expect at a free class is you need to come a half hour early so you can sign off on some paperwork and then meet with the coach, and they're going to just go through all the equipment with you, show you how to properly row, and just explain the heart rate monitor to you, and then you will start the class. So that is all the facts. Now I'm going to go into my personal story about Orangetheory. I worked at Orangetheory for about 6.5 months, maybe 7 months, and I was a membership advisor there. One day in the summer, I'm down at my apartment at school, and I heard about it being built. I decided to walk in. I told them that I'm interested in fitness and I'd like to see if they're hiring, and I sent them my resume, and then the next day I set up an interview, and then before you knew it, I was training to be an Orangetheory employee. This was not what I thought it would be, because it's actually, depending on which studio you work at, a very, high volume responsibility job. We had sales goals, we had to make sales calls, things like that. You could make commission off of memberships that you sold. So it was a good environment for me to work in as a side job because there was so much of a professional feel to it. So I did learn a lot while I was there, and I had the best experience with everyone that I worked with. So fun, such a great environment, and I actually, loved being able to work there. It just wasn't fitting into my schedule with my schoolwork and all of that. So I decided to stop working there after 7 months, and that meant no more free classes. So let me rewind. During those 7 months, I had been going to Orangetheory in the beginning, sometimes 6 to 7 days a week. Then it trickled down, once summer started to end, that I was just going about, anywhere between 4 to 6 during the school year. But it was so hard to be in class and then work and then do homework, and it almost seemed as though I had no free time to even utilize the free classes. I was getting up for 5 a.m. classes, coming back, eating breakfast, showering, and then going back to sleep for like 3 hours, just because that was the only time I could fit it into my schedule. My last day, I signed up all the paperwork that I would be a Premier Unlimited member for 1 month and then an Elite member for 2 months, which means I'm allowed to take 8 classes the entire month. And then after that, it would be completely done. I'm just gonna be honest, I love Orangetheory. I wish I didn't have to stop taking these classes. It's just that, you know, I would love to have the luxury of going whenever I want, however much I want, but it's too expensive for me while I'm in school right now and I don't have a full-time job. So I'm very sad that it's starting to come to an end. It hasn't really hit me yet. Orangetheory has made a really great impact on my life. It has actually changed my outlook on working out. I've grown so much, believe it or not. I run so good for so long at such high speeds that I had never done, and I had actually convinced myself that I was not capable of doing because it just wasn't for my body. I broke a lot of barriers. I used to hate working out my arms. Orangetheory has made me have the strongest amount of upper body strength that I've ever had in my life. Oh my gosh, I love Orange. I could just sit here and talk about how much I love it, but if you have one near you, from the bottom of my heart, Orangetheory is life-changing. Not only will you learn a lot there, but seriously, it will push you to limits that you didn't even think about pushing yourself to. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, go ahead and give it a thumbs up so I know to create more videos like this. And if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, make sure to do so. It's at fittyfreckles. I post on there daily. If it's not on the actual Instagram, there's always something on my story. Thanks for watching, and if there's anything that I didn't mention in this video that you really want to know, feel free to message me on Instagram or even comment below. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can see me in my next video.